Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and I'm back in my 1.0 test world because I'm going to be showing off a new mod for you guys today. This is another Buildcraft add-on and it's called Additional Buildcraft Objects. It gives you a couple different new pipes, a couple different new little tricks you can do with Buildcraft, and I thought it was pretty neat, so I want to do this mod spotlight to get you guys aware of it. So without further ado, let's get started, and I'm going to open up my crafting guide here and I'm going to go find the Buildcraft Objects. So I'm just going to go through these guys in order here. First off, we've got the valve pipe. Valve pipe is basically a wooden waterproof pipe with a built-in redstone engine, so that you don't need to give it a redstone engine, and it also allows it to interact directly with a lever. Let's build one and check it out. So you can see the recipe here. It gives you a valve pipe. Now let's go place down a tank and check it out. Simply placing it here, and we'll fill up our tank with some water real quick. That should be good. And place down the valve pipe. Pretty neat. Now you can also directly place a lever on top. And like I said, this is an early version, so the lever does not look flush with the pipe, but that's something he actually has on his to-do list to fix. And let's grab ourselves some cobblestone pipes here. Perfect. Flip the lever, and the water starts coming out. Turn the lever off, and the water stops coming out. Pretty cool. And the other neat thing about this pipe, and remember it's a work in progress here, so check this out. If you activate it with nothing else attached, it does pump water down. I don't know if it deploys a source block or what happens, but it looks like it's going to be pretty neat once it's fully implemented there. Pretty cool. So that is the valve pipe. Actually, I just discovered what I did wrong here. If you read the forum post, you'll want to set in your Buildcraft config current continuous to be true if you want to allow a continuous current to affect the pipe, like so. Otherwise, you're going to need an alternating redstone current, like you would have used for the old school Buildcraft machines. So current continuous true to allow it to work like this. Otherwise, you're going to need a timer or a pulser or something like that to get this guy to continuously flow. Pretty cool. Next up is a pipe that I've actually wanted to have for a long time. Combine an iron waterproof pipe with a golden waterproof pipe, and we get the golden iron waterproof pipe. Neat. Now those of you who are familiar with the way Buildcraft water physics works will know your iron pipes can only transmit liquid at the slower rate that stone waterproof pipes do. And golden waterproof pipes can transmit liquids much faster. But if you're trying to use an iron system along with a gold system, you're going to have a backup, and it's not going to be cool. So by having the golden iron waterproof pipe, we can continue to allow water to come through at the fast speed that gold allows us to have, but without all the trouble that you get when you slow down with iron. And of course, we just need to get our wrench here and give it a good whack to determine what the output face is. So you can see I'm setting the output face this way, and if we activate our guy here with a little lever, all the water will flow this way, and it'll flow at the high speed that the golden waterproof pipe allows. So that is pretty cool. And because of the way golden waterproofs work, they're not going to let the water come back out. Pretty spiffy. Now the next recipe is going to require an iron ore gate, and if you're not sure what that is, you need to check out Buildcraft 3.0, because this mod is only compatible with Buildcraft 3.0.x. And you're going to need 2 wooden waterproof pipes, and that will give you a balance pipe. This is actually a pretty neat little device. If you place it down in between 2 tanks, or a tank and an engine, or basically 2 things that have a water tank in them, it will try and balance them out. Ta-da! So it will keep a balance of water between the 2 tanks that you have set down. That is pretty cool. The next pipe, if we take a piece of gravel and we take a stone transport pipe, gives us the Roundrobin transport pipe. Now those of you who might have programming experience might know what Roundrobin is, but basically it's a way to evenly distribute items between chests. So if I place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items in this obsidian pipe here, it's going to go ahead and send them through the system, and the Roundrobin pipe will evenly distribute in a round-robin pattern to the different outputs that it has. So check this out. One going right, forward, and left. Right, forward, and left. Hooray! And it'll evenly distribute for you. Pretty useful indeed. Next up, we want to take a piston with a stone transport pipe, and that gives us a compactor pipe. Let's check out how this guy works. I'm just going to rework my system a little bit here, and place down my compactor pipe like so. And I'm going to place down another stone transport pipe right here. Now the compactor pipe will only work once it's receiving a redstone signal, so let's give it one. And you can see it's on because of the way the graphics on that little guy change. There you go. And what the compactor pipe will allow you to do is place items in there one at a time, and it'll compact them into a stack. So I'm just going to drop this entire stack of glowstone into this system. And you can see it's all going in as one item. But once it reaches the compactor pipe, they're no longer being emitted. It's going to wait until it gets a full stack before it emits that item as one giant stack of glowstone. And as you can see now, they've ejected as one giant package. So it's just a stack of 64 in there, all in one. And that's how the compactor pipe works. And if we check inside our chest now, 64 came in. Beautiful. Now I personally think I saved my favorite add-on in this mod for last. I'm going to combine a golden conductive pipe with a lever, and that'll give us a power switch pipe. This guy is cool. Let's go ahead and run some power cables here. I'm going to set up a quick system real fast. So I've set up a pretty simple system where I've got a combustion engine with a lever next to it to turn it on, and a refinery here. Let's get some oil in that refinery. Ta-da! And if we activate the lever on the combustion engine, it's going to start running and start refining the oil for us, just as we'd expect. However, if we were to break this line here and place down this new pipe here, the power switch pipe, and place a lever on it, we can use the lever to control whether power is allowed to go through the machine or not. As you can see, the combustion engine's still running down here and pumping, but it's not making its way over here because the power switch pipe basically breaks the connection. Ta-da! And you might say to yourself, why would I want to do that? Well, if you've got multiple machines running off the same combustion factory, like I often do, this is a much welcomed system. You can go ahead and run some more power pipes over to here, and maybe power, I don't know, a quarry or something, let's say. And let's set up something real quick. So let's say, for the sake of argument, that, we had two refineries running. It might be a refinery and a quarry, who knows. But right now, the energy is being split between the two machines. But using this lever, I can dedicate all the energy to that machine as opposed to this one. So that guy shuts off, and that one over there is running faster. Or turn it off again, and it'll, separate the power. And this doesn't have to be a lever. It can also be done with any kind of redstone signal. So you could have, some redstone wiring connected to a switch further away. That is an awesome addition to Buildcraft. So this has been Additional Buildcraft Objects. It's a work in progress, and it's coming along rather nicely. I'm really looking forward to some of the new things this guy has planned. You can check out his forum post by looking in the description of this video, and you'll see some of the things on his to-do list are pretty neat, and I think this mod's going to come along really nicely. So this is Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed checking out Additional Buildcraft Objects. Take it easy.